I'm finally done publicizing a lot of my videos on my channel, and I've come to realize just how much this room has evolved. Um, Back from when I was just hanging out in here, recording quads and stupid videos, and now that this room is officially my bedroom, it's evolved a lot. I have a lot of taxidermy in here. This is where I display a lot of my tails. You can see back there, and I have some on my walls behind the camera. But I have a lot of smaller things too that I want to show you guys, and I want to have you guys appreciate with me. Everything in here is real taxidermy and real fur and real animal products. So if you're not cool with that, you can feel free to skip this video. I don't really care if you skip it or not, to be perfectly honest with you, but I'm not gonna talk for too much longer because I am going to start. So we're going to start with my prized feathers. I keep them in here, and I have one on my wolf mask actually. If we went through my entire bag of feathers, we would probably be here for an hour or more. I have a lot. So I collect feathers because I personally believe that they are a gift from my deity that birds have dropped me to help me remember a past life that I'm not aware of yet. I'm not sure how I died as a raven yet, but you know, it's something. So anyway, we are going to start with the feather that started my entire collection. Actually, the two feathers that started my entire collection, and these are great horned owl. I found this one first. I believe this is a primary feather. I could be wrong though, but I found this one the day after I found this, and I believe this could be a secondary feather. I'm not caught up on feather anatomy, right? So these are great horned owl, and they are the ones that started my entire collection, right? My collection of literally over 1,000 feathers, and I want more. So, next we have a Cooper's Hawk tail feather. It's very beautiful, very beautiful. I have a lot of crow feathers. I wish these were raven, but where I am we don't get ravens, we get crows. So I have a lot of these. I have another bigger one that's on my wolf mask, which I will show in a second. Let me grab it. So this is the one that's on my wolf mask. My largest crow feather in my collection. He's gonna go back over there. And then lastly, we have a pretty pristine blue jay feather. I have another one that's on my bag over there, but I don't feel like grabbing it, to be perfectly honest with you. So I keep them in that tree stump. And now, okay. There's some snake shed that I got for free with a set of coyote jawbones, which I will show in a second. This is one. I have the other again on that bag back there. And this is a rhino beetle. Here's a starfish. It's actually my newest. I got him at a store while I was having a day out with my grandma and aunt. And then back here we have a preserved coyote hind leg. And we have a full coyote skull. It's missing this bone here, but it's whatever. That's how he arrived. I'm not sure if it was just like that or if he broke in transit or something, but whatever. And now I'm going to pause the video while I get all of my tails together. Okay, I just finished getting all my tails together. They are all in a pile right next to me, and I have a lot of them. So we're gonna go through them one by one. Now this one is unfortunately broken, so it's retired. I believe this is a crossbox. It could be a mistake. Next one is a red fox. Next one is also unfortunately broken. This one's a silver fox. Next one is a tanuki. Next is a gorgeous sapphire frost. Next one is a golden island fox. Next one is a red fox. A fun fact about this one. This tail is my very, very, very first tail, without ever realizing that I was a Therian. I think I got this at the Altamont Fair. I don't even know how many years ago at this point. But, like I said, this is my very, 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 very first tail. And then this, oh, not this one, another one, is a coyote. This one is my very first long tail. This is a crystal fox. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Next one is Canada Marble, I believe. Next one is Amber. Next is another Canada Marble, I think. Although this one was listed as a glacier, so I'm not too sure. This is my first whitetail. This one, I believe, is a cinnamon. This one, I believe, is another sapphire. Now this one is, I think, either an Arctic or some kind of blue fox. I'm not too sure. I didn't buy this one online, right? I bought this at Pride Fest, and I'm not too sure of the ethics, nor did I get any information on what species or color this fox was. So, if it was an unethical tail, I deeply apologize. And I, of course, will give this tail the proper respect and care it deserves. Next is my first red fox after realizing I was a therian. This one is a cross fox. This one is a ginger. This one is black. I'm not sure if it's dyed or a natural black fox. I'm pretty sure it's a natural black fox. I'll have to look at the listing again. This one is Palomina Frost. If you look extremely closely, you can see some hints of yellow/brown. It's hard to see, but it's there, I promise. This one is a kit fox that I got for free, actually, along with... Let me grab it. It's in this pile. Not that one. Along with this one. And I tear the pile apart. But this one was free included with this one, because it was around the holidays that I bought this down. This is silver. This is the one that I use the most for my border collie stereotype. I'm still very mad about my first silver fox breaking. That thing broke twice. That was my first silver fox tail. I love that tail so much. Anyway. This is another silver. This one used to be my main for a while. This is a coyote. And this is also a coyote that I got at the same time as that there. That I got at the same time as this red fox. These were both ordered together. And then I have one more coyote tail back there on the, on the bag that broke, so just use it as a back charm. And then I have that tail back there that I also use as a bag charm, because I got that one at a mall, and I'm also not sure of the ethics of that one. But, with all that out of the way, it's time for the pelts. So, I'm going to switch to a different angle. I'm going to put all my freaking tails back, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, all the tails are put away. For the most part, I got a few I have to put back up there. But how we're going to do this next section is I have two smaller articles of fur, and then I have two big ones. I'm going to show the smaller ones first, and then I'll move the camera for the bigger ones. So, we'll start with the first one that I got is this gorgeous coyote face. And my next one is this Canadian pine squirrel pelt. He actually had a kink in his tail for the longest time. It's only just starting to straighten out now. I had no clue that squirrels were actually extremely soft. It was a very pleasant surprise when I unboxed them. Okay, now I'm going to move the camera. Okay, so now it's time for my big pelts. But this first one is a red fox. I got him at the Ultimate Fair probably a couple of years ago now. He is the first pelt that I've ever owned. He's extremely soft. And now, my most recent pelt. I think I unprivated the unboxing for this one. And this one is my coyote pelt. This is an eastern coyote that I have prepared myself, actually. So if you watch that video, you'll see that I bought him salted. I had to kind of scramble to get everything that I needed to be able to rehydrate him, to tan him, so that he wouldn't rot on my wall. But for my first full taxidermy project, he went amazingly. He's still kind of greasy, but you know what? We've all been. You see, he's a lot more flexible now. He can do this. His tail can wag, kind of. It's kind of stiff, like right here. You can barely see, but overall, I am extremely, extremely proud of this pelt. I really wish I had recorded the process for rehydrating him, for tanning him, but I found myself relying very heavily on that stupid Google AI thing because I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. But luckily, everything turned out in the end, and like I've reiterated, but like I've reiterated, I am extremely proud of him. He does have a bald spot somewhere. It's on this side. You can't really see it. But he has a bald spot, like, right here. But, honestly, oh god, this is a big deal. He has this one bald spot among all of this. But that is my entire taxidermy collection so far. I cannot wait to acquire more to fill out this room, but the problem is this room was actually a lot smaller than it looks on camera. So, and all the walls here are pretty much filled up, either with other taxidermy, with pictures, especially near my bed. There's not a lot of space above the TV. There's not a lot of space above my windows, but that's alright. I'll probably find some space for more tails or for smaller pelts like raccoons, opossums, stuff like that. But I hope you enjoyed this little taxidermy tour. I will probably record another one of these if I can get more. But for now, that's all I have. And I hope you enjoyed watching. Goodbye.